From Father Ken to more stories, the passing on of Pope Francis necessitates the picking of another pope. And while this is a deity process, the human aspect to it is that the College of Cardinals must gather for a papal conclave where they will elect a new leader of the Catholic Church. Let's look at how, who and when this is likely to take place.
The history of papal conclaves dates back centuries, evolving as the Catholic Church refined its process for electing a new pope. The College of Cardinals, encompassing senior Catholic clergy, will elect the next pope. To be eligible, a candidate must be a baptized male Roman Catholic, though for centuries the cardinals have exclusively selected someone from their ranks. There are currently more than 240 cardinals worldwide who typically hold the title for life.
Let us reflect back, much not so much saddened by his death, but in the goodness, the things he has done. Let them live in our lives.
There are preferred persons that are being considered, including Cardinal Peter Turkson of Ghana, Louis Tangol of the Philippines, Peter Edo of Hungary, Cardinal Mario Grech, Maltese, and Italian Cardinal Matteo Zuppi. But how is a new pope chosen? The conclave takes place in the Sistine Chapel exclusively, where cardinals under the age of 80 vote in secret ballots until a 2/3 majority is reached. Once a new pope is elected, white smoke will rise from the chapel to signal the decision to the world. The papal electors are capped at 120, much as there are currently 138 eligible voters. On the selected date, members cast their vote on a secret ballot, overseen by 9 randomly selected cardinals. Voting continues until the 2/3 majority threshold is met. After every round of voting, the ballots are burnt with chemicals, producing either black or white smoke that are symbolic to signaling the world on the outcome. Black smoke signals that no decision has been made, while white smoke means a new pope has been elected. Once a pope is elected, a top cardinal announces his name from St. Peter's Basilica. The papal conclave happens 2 or 3 weeks after the death or resignation of the sitting pope. This allows for a 9-day mourning period and for cardinals to make their way to the Vatican from around the world. The 2013 conclave that elected Pope Francis, the first pontiff from South America, began just 12 days after the resignation of his predecessor, Benedict XVI. The election process can take days, weeks, or even longer, depending on how divided the cardinals are. Each day, the conclave can hold up to 4 rounds of voting to try achieve the required 2/3 majority. If after 33 rounds there is still no decision, the top 2 candidates face off in a runoff vote. The last 3 popes came about after fairly quick processes, but historically, elections have sometimes dragged on much longer, with the papal conclave that elected Pope Gregory X taking nearly 3 years due to fierce political wrangling. Of the 138 cardinals eligible to vote in the conclave, a total of 110 were appointed by Pope Francis. This group is notably more diverse than previous electors, with a higher representation from Asia, Africa and Latin America, reflecting Francis's goal of mirroring the Church's global reach. The youngest cardinal elector is only 45 years old, a Ukrainian clergyman based in Australia. The above points to a possibility of a first-time African or Asian pope, or the possibility of another region traditionally underrepresented in the Church's leadership. Turkson is the only African in the list of possible candidates. Among the African names being discussed, Ghana's Peter Turkson, the former head of the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo's Fridolin Ambogo, Archbishop of Kinshasa. Philippines' Cardinal Louis Tangol, a former Archbishop of Manila, is another strong contender. Like Pope Francis, Tangol emphasizes social justice and caring for the poor. Hungarian Cardinal Peter Edo is seen as a leading conservative candidate and could serve as a bridge to Eastern Christians. Also in the mix is Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Holy See's Secretary of State, whose top diplomatic role ensures he is well known by all cardinals, among others.